Hello, first grade students. This is Mr. Begay. It is Thursday, December 2020. If you look there on your screen, first graders, here is our reading lesson we're going to complete for today. Now, we did a lot with our letter sounds. Mr. Begay is getting you back into the routine of how to read sentences. Now, if you look at your screen, first graders, those words now should look familiar to you now. That you probably know that you've seen these words and you probably recognize these colors that are in rectangles that Mr. Begay did. You probably recognize now those. Now we're going to do something a little different, first graders. We're going to read these sentences. I'm going to see if you know now these words. We're not going to sound them out. We're going to read them together. We're going to get repetitive here. The more repetitions that we do, you're really going to get the hang of reading skills. And you're also going to start comprehending what each sentence is about. That's going to be our objective as we keep making these videos. Now, first graders, read with Mr. Begay. I'm going to read the title, and I want you to repeat after me. Read with me. Here we go. Follow the cursor. Ben goes fishing. Let's read it again. Ben goes fishing. Now let's come down here to this red rectangle box and we're going to read the entire sentence now because we've already practiced one by one each sentence. Now we got to know how to read now the sentences and put them all together. Now follow Mr. Begay. I'm going to lead you off. Repeat after me. Here we go. Ben and his dad went fishing. Ben took the pole. His dad took some worms. Good job, first graders. So when we break apart all these sentences like how Mr. Begay did, that skill there is going to help us now put these complete sentences into our reading. Now, here we go again. Let's start from right here. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Here we go. Ben and his dad went fishing. Ben took the pole. His dad took some worms. Now, first graders, you see how clearly you can hear Mr. Begay? That's how you need to start reading. Some kids, they read too fast, okay? But for first grade, we gotta get the hang of reading each word clearly so that way you're understanding what that word is. Now, here we go again. We're going to start from the title, and this time we're going to go all the way to this period here. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Say what I'm going to say now because we're going to read this whole thing together. Here we go. Follow me. Ben goes fishing. Ben and his dad went fishing. Ben took the pole. His dad took some worms. Let's do it again. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Here we go. Ben goes fishing. Ben and his dad went fishing. Ben took the pole. His dad took some worms. Again, repeat after Mr. Begay. Ben goes fishing. Ben and his dad went fishing. Ben took the pole. His dad took some worms. Now, first graders, you're going to read now by yourself. Mr. Begay is going to stay silent. All I'm going to do is move the cursor. When I move that cursor, you're going to say that word that you see that the cursor is moving on, okay? We're going to go all the way to this period. Ready? Here we go. Your turn. Ready? Go. Good job, first graders. Now, we're going to do it again. Mr. Begay is going to stay silent. You're going to practice reading it now by yourself. Ready? Here we go. Good job, first graders. Ready? Now, Mr. Begay is going to read it with you again this time. Ready? I'm going to join in with you. Let's read together. Repeat after me. Here we go. Ben goes fishing. Ben and his dad went fishing. Ben took the pole. His dad took some worms. Ready? Let's do it again. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Follow me. Ben goes fishing. Ben and his dad went fishing. Ben took the pole. His dad took some worms. Now, let's try it again. This time, Mr. Begay is going to be very quiet. And I want to hear you read again. Ready? Here we go, first graders. Follow the cursor. Your turn. Start. One more time, first graders. Go. Good job, first graders. Give yourself a round of applause because you've read the title, you've read that sentence now together. You see how when we break apart those words, when you start off with letter sounds, all these words now you recognize, you start learning how to read those sentences on your own. And that's really our objective when it comes to first grade reading. Now, first graders, here's what I want you to do. Go get a pencil and paper now. Go get a pencil and paper. When you get your pencil and paper, I want you to look at your screen now. Up here, Mr. Begay put the title back up here, but look now. There's a box here. There's a rectangle box here. I want you to now on your paper copy this title on your paper now. Write Ben goes fishing, and I want you to draw a rectangle box like how Mr. Begay did. Once you get done writing your title and once you get done drawing your rectangle box, here's what I want you to do now. Now, the title says, first graders, Ben goes fishing. I want you now to draw that picture for me in here. Draw me a photo of Ben goes fishing. Go. Draw your picture in here. You can color it also when you're done. So start drawing your picture now in here of Ben Goes Fishing. Draw it in here. Once you are done with this first part, first graders, and then here's what I want you to do. I put here now the 3 sentences that we just read. Ben and his dad went fishing. Ben took the pole. His dad took some worms. I want you to, on your paper again, write these 3 sentences. Copy these 3 sentences now on your paper again. Just like how you did up here to Ben Goes Fishing. These 3 sentences, copy it again. Once you're done copying these 3 sentences, I want you to draw another rectangle like how Mr. Begay did here. But look, there's 2 yellow lines that Mr. Begay put here now. I want you to draw those in also. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3. You're going to have 3 places to draw a picture now. Now, first graders, in this first section here, look at the cursor. I'm moving around into this box here. Look at this first red rectangle. Ben and his dad went fishing. Now, I want you to draw me that picture in here. Draw me a picture in here of Ben and his dad went fishing. Start drawing your picture in here. Go. When you're done with this first box, you're going to come here to this second. You see, I'm going to read it to you. Ben took the pole. In this second box here, you're going to draw Mr. Begay a picture of Ben took the pole. Draw that in here now. Ben took the pole. Start your drawing now in here. Go. When you're done, you're going to come to this last box here. Now look at this sentence again. His dad took some worms. Let me read it one more time. His dad took some worms. You're going to draw that picture in here now in this last box. Draw me, his dad took some worms in this last box. Draw that picture now. And remember, when you're done with your whole assignment here, make sure you put it into your folder because you're going to turn that in on Friday to Mr. Begay. Good job, first graders.